ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, here we go with round one action, and all eyes are on Poatan Alex Pereira. So many layers to his striking game, but you can argue chief among them in terms of his weapons, those cat kicks. He uses that weapon early on in fights, so certainly something that bears watching. Oh, there it is, Dump City, catches the kick and promptly counters with that takedown.
Great time.
Oh, big left hand.
Oh, nice kick.
That one connected.
Oh, nice body kick.
Well, you can spot that wide base, that stance of Jiri Prochazka from a mile away. His opponent didn't see that right hand coming.
Yeah, that right hand is tremendous from Jiri Prochazka. But that right hand starts with that wide base, with his ability to draw out your mistake, and then he always capitalizes on it.
Swing and a miss with that punch by Prochazka. Just misses with the straight left hand. Prochazka's forehead is bleeding now. Cut is open.
That hook was bad.
Just out of range with that kick attempt. Oh, again with the hook. Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to feel confident out to block the shots.
Alex Pereira gets caught by the straight punch. Well, they've made all the right reads here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful read on the leg strike as he catches it and then returns fire with a punch of it. Oh! Back to his feet. Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find the punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio is so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Big roundhouse now, just misses. Pereira's uppercut to the head. That one, though, blocked by the defense. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
Prochazka going for the body kick there, but he misses. No setup whatsoever there. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following the game plan, and it's working.
Nice kick to the body. Good job defensively to block that punch. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Nice hook there by Pereira. Oh, lands another hook. And he switches to southpaw. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. 20 seconds now to go in the round. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, all right, so there is the foreign.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway.
Let's go, you gotta open that cut, let's go.
And he connects there. Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round.
Let's go, that's the pace, you gotta keep it going.
Oh, now lands a kick to the body. Pereira's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Lands the right punch and follows it up with a nice left hand. Nice sequence there by Prochazka. And he caught the kick. Well, fortunate. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Both fighters exchanging the pocket here. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yeah, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Pereira's hook shot blocked, though, by the defense. Nice job getting that guard up to prevent any further damage. Oh, he catches the leg there and then works it into a takedown. High-level mixed martial arts there. All right, so the ref has called a break to the action, and it likely means, yes, he will call in the doctor to look at that cut, which is just leaking all over the octagon.
A lot of blood, John, but this is a fight. I mean, guys bleed, girls bleed. It happens in a fight. These guys should be able to continue.
Well, the fighter certainly wants to stay in it. It's been a great fight thus far. And it looks like, at least for now, he's going to be allowed to stay in this fight. We'll see how long he can last.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Well, you can sense the corner frustration. He has not had any answer for these body shots, and now you see the visible damage.
Well, his coaches are wondering, where's the defenses? We worked on this. We knew this would be an attack that they would come with. Why are you not doing what we've trained? He's got to change something, man. He's got to tuck that elbow. He's got to roll and turn. He cannot continue to take these body shots.
Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off of him by blocking all these attacks.
Man, the body work continues to be a factor here. Look at the size of that bruise on his body. Throws that deep and it lands.
He's hurt. He's wobbling.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in the round. Ooh, and he caught the kick.
Oh, nice inside trip there. Oh, nice.
All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Oh, we told you to keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area wisely.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad. But as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that route to try to get this victory.
Well, I can't even relate to the mental and physical toughness we are seeing from these two individuals. Both fighters damaged and compromised, and yet leaning on the heart here late in the fight.
Yeah, they're both leaning on the heart. They're both trying to really show that they belong. They're both trying to show that they're the better fighters. They have been matched at every single step. They're both bloody, battered, bruised, but neither one of them is willing to take a step back. These guys want to win. Oh, he hurt him again!
Less than a minute to go in the round. Oh! These guys are looking all over each other. Well, the octagon, not a great place to be when you're looking for a rest or a stool. His stamina has been a huge issue.
It's abandoned him, but he did it. He tried. He fought as hard as he could for as long as he could. Now it's about survival.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. And not back off to pick your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit. Caught that. Now, there's danger in that, too, because when you start reaching on to catch that kick, here comes the high kick, and then you're in a lot of trouble.
Prochazka's cut on his cheek is nasty, leaky. That thing is leaking bad now. Next. All right, well, if you like blood, and I do, this is the... All right, let us re-rack some replays of the game.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. There's that side kick. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Prochazka gets caught by yet another side kick, and until he shows the offense that he can defend it, those side kicks are going to keep on coming. Oh, roundhouse kick. It ain't as tough as it gets, but that eye is downright nasty at this point in time, and you've got to wonder, given all the swelling, if that might even be a fractured orbital. Not good for limb. Oh, beautiful strike there as he lands up top, and he does so right after catching the leg. So maybe you thought he would catch the leg and go for a takedown. Instead, he goes for the punch, and he certainly found the range on that one.
That one was clean. Great punch. Oh, yeah, he hurt bad. Oh, that was a big one there.
Well, I'm not sure I've ever seen a referee call in a doctor for bodily damage, but I'm not sure how many more of these shots he should take, decent.
He can't take many more shots. I mean, he is going to go down if he takes one or two more of these body shots. He has been thoroughly beaten to the body in this fight.
Use your defense. Keep that right hand up.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
And he lands that side kick.
Now he's throwing that jab to the body.
Keep that right hand up.
Prochazka's swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage. Big shot on the feet.
Breathe, you're okay.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got
Another punch. He's hurt bad. And you hear the crowd react every time they come together because they understand the power that these guys are striking with.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. His eye is almost swollen shut. It's actually swollen shut at this point. Oh!
He's in a lot of trouble.
That's to it! Jiri Prochazka!
Holy.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
All right, so here is the former UFC interim lightweight champion, Justin Gaethje, as we get this early round underway. He believes he has a decided striking advantage in this matchup, and even though he can counter with the best of them, he said he's going to go on the offensive and maybe take some risks here tonight.
Nice target change, him attacking the body.
Ooh, he landed a huge hook there. Ooh. Man, not sure if there was a gentleman's agreement for no feeling out. They are getting after it right out of the chute.
No feeling out process. These guys are here to end this fight quickly. Oh, nice right hand.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Superman punch lands. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
All right, early round action here. No surprise to see Justin Gaethje go to the leg kicks early.
I mean, we saw Justin Gaethje just demolish guys with those leg kicks before the UFC and now as he is in the UFC. This guy is a tremendous fighter. He is a fantastic leg kicker, and you see him using those weapons tonight.
Topuria going with the kick to the body. He's an outstanding kicker, but that attempt missed. Oh, damaging knee to the head. Clean with the right hook. Both guys appear to land there. Topuria's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Topuria gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these.
Another one.
Beautiful. Topuria's eye starting to swell now. Oh, beautiful jab there from Gaethje, who just might be the most watchable fighter in the UFC.
It's so fun to call a Justin Gaethje fight. People think he's reckless. People think he's a wild man. But Trevor Whitman has him locked in. His technique is beautiful when he's striking.
All right, so some fatigue striking, I guess you would call it here. He is landing, but just not inflicting much damage because his stamina is on low. Oh, big elbow. Oh, beautifully placed hook there. He's connected on 2 of them so far here in this round.
He sets him up beautifully. He always pivots.
Oh! Useful strike there. The hook is clean. 2 minutes now to go in the opening round. You know, I gotta tell you, I'm not sure that his face could be much more swollen at this point in time. Gotta raise that guard.
You gotta get the high guard. I mean, at this point, John, you gotta forget everything else. And keep the guard up high, keep the elbows in. Oh, yeah! Now he's back up.
All right, so a nice effort out of Justin Gaethje here tonight, and just so good with that leg kick and his... See if he can follow up.
Wow, what a fight!
Topuria's eye is now swollen shut. They could actually stop this fight right now, given how bad it is. Clearly the referee keeping a close eye on the fight. Single leg takedown. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish. And look at the post on the opposite side to give himself the correct space to land these beautiful knees.
Oh, that couldn't have felt good as he lands the knee to the body. He's a tall fighter, and he's going to have the size advantage against most opposition in this division. Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. He talked a lot to us about his length and his size advantage. Doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it certainly did. Topuria's cut, not getting blood in his eyes per se, but that is a huge gash on the cheek. Kind of looks like a slot machine right now, and if we get in between rounds, the ringside physician and the cut man are going to have their work cut out for them.
Huge knee lands to the clinch. Oh,
big elbow.
Oh, huge knee to the head.
And look at him.
Time.
Outside to give himself the right distance to land these beautiful knees.
And that underhook helping him. All right, well, defense wins championships.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2.
Double leg shot.
Oh, perfect entry to slam him down. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch positions and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
Geathje's now dealing with a cheek cut. Oh, beautiful hook there.
One of Justin Gaethje's most underrated strikes.
Oh, big knee! Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. Right hook to the head blocked. Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook here.
Keep your distance.
And the front kick is there. Nice job by Topuria. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer.
Beautiful timing and placement to land the flying knee. Oh, there it is. Another hook connects. Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Topuria's cut has really opened up now, folks. I don't necessarily have to tell you that watching at home. Looks like you could stick a quarter in there, and I'm not sure how much longer this fight is going to continue.
Keep your hands up.
Oh, and he caught the kick. So nicely done with the trip there. Both fighters get up now. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, nice land with the knee. You see the taller fighter having no issue getting the limb to the target there. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Well, we know knees to be some of the most destructive strikes in MMA, and he's got that part of his game going tonight.
He has got the knees going. He's throwing them in bunches.
All right, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area wisely.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad. As he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that route to try to get this victory. Beautiful left punch land.
Well, he was knocked down by his opponent earlier in the round, and I'm not sure he's mentally back in this fight.
Well, it's hard to build back from something like that. But as you watch, he's trying. But you don't know what type of dialogue is going on within himself right now. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, nice block. All right, well, he made no bones about his game plan. He was going to attack the body, and he does so effectively yet again there.
Well, how about the discipline? How about the discipline to stay the course, to not rush, to not go head high, knowing that down the line, all these body shots will pay off for him. And now you can see it starting to happen.
Oh, right into mount. Oh.
Nicely done. Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Back and forth we go. Well, this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie. I don't need to see any more damage inflicted. And back to his feet.
Look at the left hook.
Justin Gaethje.
Holy.
ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we are inside the home of the New York Knicks. It is Madison Square Garden, and I think a lot of people remember when Conor McGregor and Eddie Alvarez ushered in this building as far as the UFC is concerned back in 2016.
I mean, that place was insane when Conor McGregor became the UFC's double champion. From outside of the arena to build up to the fight, to in the arena when Conor became the king. This was a great moment in the world's greatest arena. Look, the best fights in history have happened here. And on that night, Conor McGregor etched his name in stone. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Oh, man.
Oh, punches and bunches all to the head. Beautiful combination. O'Malley's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there. Oh, massive knee up top. Fast pace here in the early going.
Oh, my goodness.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked.
Oh.
Oh, big head kick there. Well, he's connecting on a few hooks so far here in the round, and there it is again. So every time he goes back to the well with that hook, he seems to find the target.
He does a great job of finding the placement on that shot. It is a great weapon to have.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Dominick Cruz. Beautiful hook. All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed you.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him pop the jab, pop the right hand, just touch. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he is hurting for certain. Oh, and there. Oh, he might be out. Shot on the feet. Well, he's able to get back up here, but oh, man, is he on wobbly legs. O'Malley's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Trying to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
2 minutes to go. Cruz is now switching his stance. O'Malley's eye appears to be closing up by the second. Rips the body there.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Leg attempt here. Nice job to catch the leg and work it into a takedown. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Good straight hand there by Cruz. Under a minute to go. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Well, good news, bad news, right? The strike there lands, but just not much steam on it because his gas tank seems to be on the verge of empty.
The gas tank is completely empty. All that blood passion did you no good. You
kick right under that right elbow. Oh, I think he's still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble. Back to the feet now. With a massive highlight at the Garden.
holy smokes!
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go, round one, superstar versus superstar. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. We saw Khabib strike a little bit, even knock Conor down in that first meeting. How does he approach Act 2?
That all came from the wrestling. Because he was able to secure takedowns early, it made Conor drop his hands, which opened up that beautiful overhand right. Khabib needs to mix everything in if he's going to find the same level of striking success as he did in Fight 1.
All right, so there it is, first takedown attempt by the wrestler, and the kickboxer is able to stay upright. So I know it's early, but potentially a significant moment right there.
A huge moment for him, just to gain the knowledge that if I need to, I can defend effectively, even though he believed that he was going to take me out over and over again. This is massive. Now he gets to fight where he's comfortable.
Pretty good execution for him there on the side kick piece.
Just really feeling himself. Traditional martial arts techniques that are making their way to the UFC.
Nice combination of kicks there by Conor. Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on pro.
He's got...
Oh, there it is. Dump City catches the kick and promptly counters with that kick.
Great time, great recognition of seeing the kick coming and turning it into your offense.
Take those body shots. Always be closing. Busy in the clinch here. The punch is good. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC. Solid punch from the clinch here.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Right hand is there over the top.
When he gets close, he throws, he lands. Over and over, this guy's getting hit right in his face.
Nice punch there by McGregor. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Caught that. Now, there's danger in that, too, because when you start reaching on to catch that kick, here comes the high kick. You're in a lot of trouble.
Lands the front kick to the body now. Nice work on the feet by Nurmagomedov.
Great job landing that headshot from the clinch.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Just missed on the front kick there. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Under 2 minutes to go here in round one. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following the game plan, and it's working.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Kick to the body by Nurmagomedov. Oh, that's a nice strike there by Nurmagomedov.
Yeah, Khabib Nurmagomedov is not only a wrestler, he's a full-on mixed martial artist now, and it showed in that exchange.
Looking to land the right just out of range. 1 minute here to go, round one. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, and there's a kick now to the body. That one blocked by Nurmagomedov. There it is, another strike to the body. That has been a big storyline in this fight. We'll keep an eye on it as the bout continues.
You know, we'll keep an eye on it. But the person that should be addressing it is his opponent. His opponent isn't doing anything to deter him from doing this constantly. He has got to change something if he wants to fight this fight and win this fight.
"15 seconds. It's not over, it's not over. Keep moving. Just touching in with the jab. Let's check out some of the action from that. All right, buckle up. Here we go. Round
Ready.
2. Khabib Nurmagomedov. Against that man, you might recognize him. He is Conor McGregor. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Nice job. Pretty strong jab there by Nurmagomedov. Oh, he continues to attack the body yet again here, just as he did in the previous round.
Pretty good head kick there.
Shot to the body, turned back by McGregor. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Well, they made all the right reads here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful read on the leg strike as he catches it and then returns fire with a punch of his own. So they have got the timing down here at this point of the fight. And that left hook landed on the button. Oh, there's the swing and there's the miss by Nurmagomedov. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take it on very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Well, Javier Mendez, Tony Johnson, all the guys at AKA, gotta like what they're seeing out of Khabib Nurmagomedov striking here early, DC. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Takedown defense holds up. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by McGregor. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Let me see some combos. Give me some combos.
Nice. Nicely done. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round 2. And there it is again. Targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage. Might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now.
And there's the elbow from the top by Nurmagomedov.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, the elbows continue to rain down, and these are really starting to do some damage, champ.
He's doing a great job of throwing elbow after elbow. Whatever's available, he's taking it.
Knee to the body again.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Conor McGregor gets up. He is back on the feet here. Well, he's trying to stay active here in the clinch, and that'll work. Lands a nice punch there.
Opponent's trying to rest, he's trying to fight.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse.
Great commitment to the kicking game.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
McGregor's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Hook to the head there by Nurmagomedov.
I am starting to lose track of how many punches this guy has landed to the head of his opponent.
Seconds winding down in round 2. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. All right, so now we have some real...
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, here we go with the start of another round. Pretty good previous 2 rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last 2 rounds. You expected somebody to get ahead, but they've both been so evenly matched. We're still right where we started.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just continues to punish his opponent's body here in this round, just like he did in the previous one.
Oh, nice elbow.
Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, so good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job. This is a terrible position.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these 2 guys.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Reverses the position there. Nice transition by McGregor. Staying busy from bottom position here. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different. He's got to be very careful because look for his opponent to go over the top now that he set him up.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Slip that offer from his opponent. In the past, we've seen him sort of lean on the toughness. Tonight, he's leaning on the defense.
And you see the evolution of the fighter in front of us. He doesn't have to be tough anymore. The more he can slip strikes, the longer he can go long.
Well, you hear that crowd reaction every time he gets battered to the body. I know how tough he is, but really don't want to take too many more of them.
I mean, even us, we're grimacing. How many more can this guy take? He cannot continue to take these body shots. It looks as though we're getting very close to a body shot finish.
Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Oh, good work with the knees here by McGregor.
Trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble. Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. All right, so so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you gotta find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah, you got to get out to space, find places to rest and recover. Get against the octagon, go to the clinch, find ways to just recover so that when you have that next explosion, it actually has some meaning to it.
30 seconds in the round. Trying to get for position here in the clinch. Both fighters trying to get a more dominant position.
Nice looping punch.
15 seconds. Nurmagomedov gets absolutely torched by that uppercut. That one figures to leave him off. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there is the horn. We have...
Ready to fight? Ready. Go.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be hard. This is the hardest round of fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here. Just back to the feet. Elbow there blocked by Nurmagomedov. Wow! Goes down again.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Didn't take Thompson long to surface on the UFC radar. Knockout of the night in his UFC debut against Dan Stigen at UFC 143 back in 2012, and has been near perfect since. Nice job by him defensively there. Looking to land the leg kick now.
More than one, more than one. Punches and punches.
Nice kick to the midsection. Thompson's shot is blocked.
Let those hands go.
Lands a nice straight.
Stay strong. You're still in this fight.
All right, so a quiet pedestrian start to this fight, DC. Maybe too much respect on both sides. What do you see?
Too much respect, and you saw it in the build-up. They were hugging at the weigh-ins. It's almost like you're watching friends. You guys are here to fight. Get going. Start to implement the game plan that you worked on over the course of the last 8 weeks of fight camp.
Well, he is at his kickboxing best tonight. Another nice, good series of kicks by him there.
I mean, the kicks are coming in bunches. Normally it's the hands. Tonight he's throwing kick after kick after kick.
Usman's cut above the eye. Well, as Kobe Covington can attest, Kamaru Usman has no problem fighting on the feet for 25 minutes, but here he goes to the takedown.
It's his bread and butter. He has a fantastic high crotch. He grabs the leg, runs the pipe, sends you to your butt, and once you're on the ground, he smothers you with top pressure. Beautiful transition.
And it looks...
Hurt him again.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here.
Great shot. Keep the pressure on.
Oh, the high kick lands. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Side kick lands for him there, champ.
A lot of times that is used to manage pace.
Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been.
All right, so the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never know which one is going to start to make you get damaged. Something good landed, and now you see the swelling starting.
Both fighters throwing him now. Oh! Gets back to his feet. Usman's kick blocked.
Let's go. We need to score that takedown now.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, but unable to land. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him. Whether
He's out! Stephen Wonderboy Thompson with a massive highlight at the Garden.
What a fight! What a fight!
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, round one. Max blessed Holloway, Zabit, Magomedsharipov. There aren't that many double-digit winning streaks in mixed martial arts history. Both of these guys can lay claim to having one. Your thoughts on how the early portions of this fight might go?
oh, it's going to be crazy. And Max Holloway, in the way that he did it, the opponents that he beat, on his way to winning the UFC title was unheard of at the time. And Zabit has just followed the course. This is a fight between two of the greatest fighters the sport has ever seen.
Stop following it.
Ooh, big knee. Well, vintage Zabit Magomedsharipov here tonight. Mark Henry is in his corner. They're probably happy he's not holding pads for the guy right now. This is a man in Zabit who trains as hard as any fighter on this UFC roster.
Hands up, hands up.
Holloway gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Oh, head kick blocked, though, by Max blessed Holloway. Low kick is there. Holloway not having it.
Big knee land. Now some separation from his first position.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Well-placed kick there by Magomedsharipov. Oh, there he goes, attacking that lead leg to the outside. Nasty kick there.
Nasty leg kicks. You gotta slow down your opponent. He knew his opponent wanted to move a lot tonight. This is the first step to getting him to slow down and fight at your pace. He lands another head kick.
That was sick, man. Nice strike.
Slips the punch. Oh!
Let's go, let's go.
He got him hurt bad here.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here.
He got hurt again.
Oh my goodness.
Keep going again. Do it again.
Oh, big knee to the body. Final round. Big shot on the feet. And back to his feet. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned. Oh!
Take control, Sam. He's slow. He's hurt. He's hurt.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment. John, it may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the game.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. And hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out. Oh, yeah.
Well, the stats producer's been busy tonight, DC. 49 total strikes and counting have landed for Zabit Magomedsharipov. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting.
Oh! Now he's backed up.
And there's that elbow blocked by Holloway.
Nice punch to the head.
Missed on the strike attempt there. His stamina has really failed him here tonight. He's got to figure out a way to preserve. Oh! Won't do it! Holy smokes! No judges needed this time around.
Oh, my goodness.
So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to